Ever wondered how a tiny molecule can control your mood, emotions, and mental well-being? Let's embark on a fascinating journey into the intricate world of hormones and their profound influence on our mental health. These tiny chemical messengers, darting around our body at incredible speeds, have a major say in how we feel, think, and react to the world around us. So, what are hormones? In simple terms, they are substances produced by certain cells in our bodies that travel through the bloodstream to deliver messages to other cells. Just like an efficient postal system, hormones ensure that the right message reaches the right destination at the right time. But here's where the plot thickens. These diligent messengers don't just control physical processes like growth, metabolism, and reproduction. They also play a pivotal role in regulating our mood, emotions, and overall mental health. Take cortisol, for instance. Known as the stress hormone, cortisol prepares your body to handle stressful situations. But when produced in excess, it can lead to anxiety and depression. Then there's serotonin, often referred to as the feel-good hormone. It helps regulate your mood and promotes feelings of happiness and well-being. Low levels of serotonin have been linked to mood disorders like depression. And let's not forget oxytocin, the love hormone. It fosters feelings of trust, empathy, and bonding. It's what makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you hug a loved one. But the interplay of hormones and mental health is not a one-way street. Just as hormones can influence our mental health, our mental state can also affect hormone production. For example, chronic stress can lead to an overproduction of cortisol, setting off a vicious cycle that can wreak havoc on our mental well-being. So it's not just all in your head, there's a whole lot of chemistry involved too. And understanding this complex hormonal ballet can provide valuable insights into managing and improving our mental health. After all, knowledge is power, and when it comes to our health, every bit of understanding counts. Now, let's dive into the world of these microscopic puppeteers, the hormones. Hormones, in the simplest of terms, are chemical messengers. They're produced by glands in our endocrine system and released into the bloodstream. From there, they travel to various tissues and organs, delivering instructions that help regulate nearly every bodily function, from our physical growth to our digestion, and yes, even our moods and emotions. Now, when it comes to mental health, there are three major players in the hormone world that we need to talk about: serotonin, dopamine, and cortisol. Serotonin, often coined as the feel-good hormone, plays a crucial role in mood regulation. It helps to create feelings of well-being and happiness. In fact, many antidepressants work by increasing serotonin levels in the brain. But it's not just about feeling good. Serotonin also helps regulate our sleep cycles and appetite, which are both key factors in maintaining mental health. Next, we have dopamine, the reward hormone. It's released when we do something that feels good, like eating our favorite food, or when we achieve a goal. Dopamine motivates us to repeat these rewarding behaviors, which is why it's pivotal in learning and motivation. But it's a delicate dance. Too little dopamine can lead to feelings of apathy and depression, while too much can lead to overexcitement and even addiction. Lastly, there's cortisol, the stress hormone. In small doses, cortisol helps us respond to life's challenges, giving us that adrenaline rush to tackle a big presentation or escape danger. But when cortisol levels stay high for too long, it can lead to anxiety and depression. So there you have it: serotonin, dopamine, and cortisol. These hormones, each with their unique roles, are constantly interacting, influencing, and reacting to one another in a delicate, intricate dance. When they're in harmony, we feel balanced and emotionally stable. But when they're out of sync, it can lead to a cascade of mental health issues. These hormones, in their delicate balance, hold the reins to our mental well-being. So what happens when this balance of hormones is disrupted? Well, let's take a journey into the realm of hormonal imbalance and its impact on mental health. Imagine a seesaw, perfectly balanced, each side representing the various hormones in your body. Now, what happens if we add extra weight to one side or take away from the other? The seesaw tips, right? This is the crux of hormonal imbalance. Too much of one hormone or not enough of another can tip your body's equilibrium and significantly affect your mental health. Hormones are like finely tuned instruments in an orchestra. each playing its part to create a harmonious melody. But when one instrument is out of tune, it can disrupt the whole symphony. This is evident in conditions like hypothyroidism, where the thyroid gland doesn't produce enough hormones, leading to symptoms such as fatigue, depression, and anxiety. On the other end of the spectrum, hyperthyroidism, an overactive thyroid, can result in anxiety, irritability, and difficulty sleeping. Likewise, when the stress hormone cortisol is consistently high due to chronic stress or conditions like Cushing's syndrome, it can lead to anxiety and depression. Similarly, an excess of the hormone adrenaline can lead to feelings of constant worry, restlessness, or fear, hallmarks of anxiety disorders. And let's not forget about our happy hormone serotonin. A deficiency in this hormone is linked with depression. Think of serotonin as the sunshine hormone. When it's in short supply, it can feel like you're walking around under a perpetual rain cloud. However, it's important to remember that having these conditions doesn't automatically mean you'll develop mental health issues. Just like the notes in a melody, many factors contribute to the development of mental health conditions, and hormones are just one part of this complex interplay. Our bodies are a beautiful but intricate system of checks and balances. When it comes to hormones, it's not about having more or less, but about having the right balance. Remember, it's all about maintaining the right balance. But don't worry, it's not a lost cause. There are ways to regain control. Let's dive right into the nitty-gritty of maintaining hormonal balance. It may sound complicated, but it's actually quite simple when you break it down. First and foremost, a healthy diet is key. Think of your body like a car. It runs best when it's fueled with high-quality gas, right? The same goes for your body. Nutrient-rich foods, plenty of water, and balanced meals are the equivalent of premium fuel. They help your body produce hormones efficiently and keep everything running smoothly. Next up, regular exercise. It's not just about looking good or losing weight. Exercise stimulates hormone production and helps balance their levels. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga class, or lifting weights, find something you enjoy and make it part of your routine. Let's not forget about sleep, the unsung hero of hormonal balance. During sleep, your body works hard to repair and rejuvenate itself, releasing a variety of hormones in the process. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours each night. Remember, it's not just about quantity, but quality too. Create a serene sleep environment and establish a regular bedtime routine to maximize the benefits. Finally, stress management. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your hormones, throwing them out of balance. So find effective ways to manage stress. This could be meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time outdoors, or simply doing something you love. But what if these lifestyle changes aren't enough? In severe cases, medical intervention may be necessary. This could involve medication, hormone therapy, or even counseling. It's important to remember that there's no shame in seeking help. Your mental health matters, and you deserve to feel your best. So it's not just about what's happening inside your body, but also about how you treat it. Remember, regaining control is about taking small, steady steps toward a healthier, happier you. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and you've got this. So we've seen how hormones can play a pivotal role in our mental health. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane, revisiting the key points we've discussed. Hormones, the invisible puppeteers, are responsible for guiding a multitude of our body's functions. They're like an intricate orchestra, each playing a vital part in the symphony of our bodily functions. From regulating our mood, hunger, sleep, to even our stress levels, these tiny chemical messengers are indeed the conductors of our body's symphony. We've explored the mysterious link between hormones and our mental health. It's fascinating how these unseen entities can have such a profound impact on our feelings and emotions. An imbalance in hormones can lead to conditions such as anxiety, depression, mood swings, and even more serious mental health disorders. We've also delved into the good, the bad, and the balance. Hormones aren't inherently good or bad. It's all about balance. Too much or too little can tip the scales, causing both physical and mental health issues. It's like a delicate dance where each hormone must know its steps and keep in rhythm with the others. Then we moved on to regaining control. We talked about ways to maintain a healthy hormonal balance, such as a balanced diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management. These are all key elements in keeping our hormones in check and maintaining our mental well-being. But remember, everyone is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's essential to listen to your body, understand its needs, and seek professional help if necessary. It's not about striving for perfection, but about understanding, accepting, and working with our body's unique rhythm. In conclusion, hormones play a significant role in our mental health. Maintaining a balanced hormonal profile is not only beneficial for our physical health, but crucial for our mental well-being. Remember, understanding your body and its needs is the first step towards better mental health.